Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. Here I am standing in Middleton, here in the Villages, Florida. And today's video, I'm going to bring you a walk through the Village of Middleton. There has been a lot of updates recently to the Village of Middleton. And here I am standing in front of the Tracy Performing Arts Center. And if you remember, I brought you a video of top 10 things to do in the Villages. One of the top 10 items was to visit the Tracy Performing Arts Center in Middleton. That is the Villages football stadium, the high school. That is the Villages high school right over there. And I want to take you on a walking tour through Middleton. There have been many updates. The last time I was through here was, I believe, in early January. And you can see this end of Middleton, they have a lot of retail stores that are still vacant. And I did bring you a video a few weeks ago. I believe there were somewhere between 6 and 12 retail stores that committed to opening here in Middleton. And from what I understand, at least 2 of them have already opened. But there's still a lot of availability for more stores to open. That is your Villages High School right there. And straight ahead of you is the Victory Sports Bar that recently opened. That is an FMK restaurant. That's the same restaurant group that owns and operates, I believe, the Bluefin, I believe the Chop House. They also own the Tap House Social that's up on County Road 466 in the northern part of the Villages. It's a beautiful warm day here in Florida. The high should be near 80 degrees Fahrenheit. They do have public restrooms right there in the middle of this town square. This is awesome right here. That looks like it would be a band stage. This is really nice. I wish they would have built Sawgrass Grove like this. Nice big stage, big area. You can see there are a lot of people at the Victory Sports Bar. There is an outdoor patio there. That's the Villages High School right there, friends. This is an awesome stage. Very nice stage. Lots of lighting and speakers. This is awesome. There's your public restrooms. I've noticed I see younger people here. I mean, under the age of 55 people walking around, sitting on park benches. We're in the Village of Middleton. Back in January when I was here, it looked like there was very little life in this community. Now there looks like there's life. The Mustard Seed Decor and Gifts, that was one of the restaurants that committed to open. And I believe they recently opened. They are located right there. 7673 is their address. That's the Mustard Seed. Provisions, Grocery and Essentials, that was another retailer that committed to opening. They already have their sign up. I'm not sure if they're open yet. I'll take a walk over there. There's some more vacant buildings. 24 is another retailer. 24 Middleton coming soon. That was one that I mentioned in a video a few weeks ago, 24 Middleton. So it does appear that Middleton is coming to life. Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. They still have construction going on here. This looks like it's going to be a nice venue. Looks like they're going to have space for a second floor. Wonder what that is going to be. That is the Provisions, Grocery, and Essentials. Our contractor's still working over there. Nice wide common areas here in Middleton. Really wide sidewalks, lots of seating areas. Very awesome. Here is Provisions. Coming soon, Provisions Grocery. It's not yet open. It's on its way though. It looks like it's a small boutique grocery store. I did hear that there was supposed to be a public store opening somewhere near Middleton. Let me know in the comments below if you heard that. But I heard there's a public grocery store set to be located near Middleton. There is your Victory Sports Bar. It is an outdoor patio. Over there, friends. Lots of people enjoying the weather. It's a beautiful day in the Villages. What are you waiting for? Middleton is waiting for you. When are you moving to the Villages? It's a beautiful day in the Villages though, I might add. Always look both ways before you cross the street here in the Villages. You never know what's going to come at you. There's the grand opening. 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Welcome. Right there. That's your hours of operation at the Victory Sports Bar. They are open for business. This is going to be very nice when all of these stores are occupied. These buildings are still vacant. I am walking on Dr. Randy McDaniel Way right there. And in this building is where the Abbott's Frozen Custard store will be. I did bring you a video about that. There is like 9 or 10 different stores coming to the Middleton. That's where the frozen custard store will be. Lots of activity going on in Middleton. Compared to when I was here in January, there was really nothing going on here. There is parking in the back parking lot. I believe that's the parking they're using to go to the Victory Sports Bar, which is right over there. And there were a lot of people at Victory Sports Bar. Just a reminder, Victory Sports Bar is an FMK restaurant group facility. That's the same group that owns Bluefin and the Chop House. Bluefin is in Brownwood Paddock Square. Chop House is at Lake Sumter. They also own the Tap House Social up on County Road 466. And the food is usually pretty good. It's usually a little pricier than most, but it's usually pretty good. Here's the water park feature that the Village of Middleton is going to have for the children, and you can see the high school is right there. And here's the water park feature. How cool is this? I wonder when this is going to be up and operational. Even have a restroom right next door. I'm not sure what that building is. Let me know in the comments below if you know what that building is. I'd be interested to know. We'll continue our walk through Middleton. Middleton is not really that large. It only takes you less than 10-minute walk from one end to the next. But it is packed full of retail stores. At least spaces for retail stores. We'll continue to walk. We have awesome water features over there. These stores are still vacant. Who knows what's going to be in these stores? I'm going to walk over there and show you that building. Here's all kinds of golf cars. Extended golf cars. I'm not sure what that's all about. Let's take a look. The Village's Outdoor Adventures, Rides, and Vibes. That was one of the retailers I brought to you in a video a few weeks ago. One of the 10 or 12 retailers that committed to opening here. Rent me, you can rent, look at that, lifted, extended golf cars. You can rent these through the Village's Outdoor Adventures Rides. Yeah, there's, you can even scan that UPC code. You can rent, look at this. You even have monitors, flat panel monitors. I think these are electric. Be careful of electric. Make sure your battery is charged before you leave home. I wonder what kind of miles or distance you get on these electric golf cars. I brought you several videos that showed you only get between 50 and 70 miles on a charge on a normal electric golf car. But these are extended and lifted. You might get less mileage on those. Who knows? So just be wary if you rent one of these. Let's take a walk over to the Village's Outdoor and Adventures. I am on the corner of Alder Avenue and Dr. Randy McDaniel Drive. Just to give you perspective, that is the Village's high school there. You have a lot of high school kids walking around down here. It is a Saturday, and it looks like the high school kids are out and about. So be aware of that. This is going to be the Zanzibar restaurant. Right here, Zanzibar. You can see Zanzibar is coming soon. That's an awesome location, I think. I'll take you to the back side of that and show you that. That was one of the retailers I brought to you in a video a while ago. Right next to the Villages Outdoors and Adventures store. Looks like you can rent golf carts, bicycles, looks like scooters.